Welcome back to another video, my brothers. Today's video is titled How to Be More Articulate. Now, before I dive into the video, I want to first of all welcome all of the new subscribers that have joined us over the last few days. Your support is greatly appreciated. Now, if you're new here, my name is Ali and I make self-improvement content specifically for men, so be sure to check out my channel, and if you like any of my videos, make sure you give us a like, and better yet, subscribe down below so you don't miss an upload. So, how to be more articulate. As a young man in his late teens, early 20s, I was in awe with how some people were able to captivate the room when they spoke, how they were able to construct their sentences in an almost poetic fashion, and I really wanted to learn how to become a good speaker. Now, I think it's important, before I share my tips with you, that we define what being articulate is, and the dictionary definition is having or showing the ability to speak fluently and coherently. So essentially, it's your ability to express your opinions, thoughts and perspectives in a clear manner. Tip number one, observe. Observe some of the greatest speakers, past and present. Pay close attention to their vocabulary, to their tonality, to their body language if there's a video. Buy a pen and a notepad and start taking notes, and you'll learn a great deal. I was a student. I was very coachable, and I sat there as I watched their podcasts and interviews, and I would take notes. Point number two, expand your vocabulary. I dare you to venture a little bit further. Don't just pick out the same words out of the box that you normally use. Start using different words, and observing will help you do that. It will help you pick up new words that you haven't used before. Now, I will say this. When it comes to expanding your vocabulary, don't take it to an extreme and start memorizing the dictionary and using loads of sophisticated words all the time, because sometimes you don't need to use sophisticated words. Being articulate is about making sense, and so sometimes you just got to keep it simple. And there's other ways where you can communicate in an articulate ways. There's verbal and non-verbal communication, so also use your body, and that's point number three. Use your body. Don't just sit there in the room like a piece of furniture. Use your body, express yourself, open yourself up. So many of you guys are stiff as an ironing board. Okay, when you watch some of these great speakers, you'll notice they're animated. Their facial expressions are animated as well. They're not just using the same expression. When they're sad, you'll see sadness. When you're excited, you'll see excitement. So pay close attention to that. Point number four, pause. You don't need to talk all the time. And what I admire when I see certain interviews with some great communicators is when they're asked a question, they pause and they really think about it. And I respect that, because they're not just spitting words out of a reaction, like an instinctual reaction. No, they're sitting there and they're really thinking about, it's a great question. They're pausing, or when they make an important point across, something with heavy emotion behind it, they say it and they pause, because it adds more weight to what was said. If you're constantly speaking, people are being bombarded by words, so sometimes pausing helps. And point number five, pay attention to your tonality. If you guys have ever watched The Wolf of Wall Street, the person that the film was based on, Jordan Belfort, who was an expert in sales, obviously he committed fraud, which I don't endorse, but he was excellent at teaching tonality. Tonality is raising your voice, lowering your voice to emphasize points. Pay attention to that as well. John, what does he say in the film? Sound fair enough? I can't remember, man, but tonality is an important thing as well. Don't speak in the same monotone voice. For example, which one sounds better? A absolutely stupendous confectionery, or a absolutely stupendous confectionery? Which sounds better? Definitely number two, right? And so pay attention to your tonality. Don't speak in the same monotone, robotic voice. Increase your volume, lower your volume. Sometimes when you speak a little bit quieter, it also raises the importance, believe it or not. You often think that you need to speak loudly, but no, sometimes you can speak a little bit quieter. And for some reason, we lean in and we want to find out what is being said. We perceive it with more importance. So hopefully these 5 tips have helped you guys. If they have, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.